Yeah. What's good people? Welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Society. Stop the fucking cap, yo. Stop the cap. What the fuck is this government doing? Do they really think niggas are stupid or retarded? Like, come on, man. What we doing right now, people? Seriously speaking, what the fuck are we doing right now? I'm confused, man. I truly am confused because right now there's a lot of suspect shit going on, bro. It don't make no fucking sense whatsoever. What I'm about to show y'all tonight, people, is a fucking joke. Yo, wait till y'all see these files. Wait till y'all see what the fuck they giving us, yo. These niggas they done redacted every fucking thing. But they surely blowing up people like Michael Jackson, Bill Clinton. Yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Did Donald Trump truly believe we was going to believe this fuckboy shit? Now y'all trying to tell us that Mike's on the Epstein, Michael Jackson's on the Epstein file. Now you want to show clips of Bill Clinton in the pool and everything. But what's up with you though, my man? Why we not showing the shit you doing? Come on, man. Yo, I'm really baffled that these niggas really went ahead and played themselves, and the fucking shit that they gave us is what they gave us. The government should be fucking embarrassed, and they should be appalled that you went ahead and you played the American people with the bullshit you gave us. When I show you guys what the fuck they did with the fucking Epstein files, y'all gonna laugh. But you know what? It ain't funny though, because right now all those victims are on one. Those victims are pissed the fuck off and they're ready to start some shit. So I hope Donald Trump understands that this ain't really gonna go too well for him. My man, I don't think you thought this shit out too well. I really don't think he thought this out too well. Because if he would have thought this out too well, he would have got in front of this a long fucking time ago. So yeah, I don't think your man was listening. He wasn't paying attention. And because of that reason, he's about to be caught up in a world of problems, yo. This shit is crazy. I need to roll up. I need to get my mind set. Wait for some more people to come in here, and I'm going to drop the content on y'all, bro. Wait till I show y'all what the fuck they giving us as the Epstein file. It's fucking embarrassing, folks. It is truly fucking embarrassing and appalling that they would disrespect us in this way, bro. I kid you not, bro. I cannot believe they went the route that they went. Seriously. I just... Bro, I don't even know how to say this, bro. It just baffles me that this is the shenanigans that this country and government has, the route that they went, bro. I really can't believe that that's what they offered the American people and thought we was gonna be all lovey-dovey and happy about that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. They wildin', bro. They are fucking wilding to the shit that they gave us, bro. I'm telling you, it's a fucking joke. Wait till I show y'all. But like I said, y'all know I need to smoke. I need to roll up. Go ahead and we're going to play some fucking music while I get situated, bro. But yeah, this shit is wild, bro. It is absolutely wild what these niggas went ahead and they gave us as Epstein files. It's a fucking joke and it's embarrassing. I'm telling you, when I show y'all gonna be like, nah, have you bullshitting, bro? Yo, dead ass. That's exactly what the fuck these motherfucking chomo ass motherfuckers gave us for Epstein files, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The PPP crew, the Pedo Protection Program. That's what these motherfuckers gave us, the Pedo Protection Program. Because damn, I'll be damned if they think that the American people were really gonna sit here and be like, oh, that's what's up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all wildin', bro. Straight up wildin', bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know I'm talking a lot, but it's embarrassing the shit that they trying to hit us with. I'm really never heard a song with wow. I really can't believe these motherfuckers really gave that shit to us. So you already know we're gonna start off the day with fucking Chino Plush. Y'all already know this is one of my favorite. He's with Giovanni Casanova. Then we're gonna keep it moving from there. Let me roll up. I'm gonna drop the link. You already know you hanging with your boy Havoc 3. Welcome to Smoked Out Society, where we give you all the up-to-date fucking information and news you need in the country and the world, bro. Rico Squad, we the hardest in the whole yard. Talkie is Jess. I am the devil's advocate. You already know, people. Let's get it.
They never heard a song with Vado and Plush on it, with Trigger. I'ma do this shit for Queens, the Bronx, Newburgh, down south, the Midwest to the West. Let's go.
Gotta be cautious, dripping nice in them crosses. Niggas will light up the torches, gotta be stepping outside with the bosses. Can't trust them as far as you smell them. All of you niggas is telling, and most of my niggas are felons. Hold up, what's jookin'? The chef in the kitchen was cooking. These niggas, they snitching, they shookin'. Shout out my niggas in Brooklyn. I'm up in Harlem with Vado, smoking a lot of gelato. Almost thought I was in LA. They sellin' them medicine bottles. Never put trust in a buster. Closest of homies a rat on you. Follow the code of the hustlers. Nigga doing good, that's when they wish bad on you. Niggas talk about loyalty, but they really wanna put a toe tag on you. Poppin' shit, but they avoided me. They just hush mouth, I ain't gotta talk about it, I ain't gotta rush now. She a bust down, I don't trust shorty cause she see me like a touchdown. From the end zone to the friend zone. You ain't coming to my benzo, I'ma give you that extendo. With it waving out the window cause I'm gotta be cautious, dripping nice in them crosses. Niggas will light up the torches, gotta be stepping outside with the bosses. They trust them as far as you smell them. All of you niggas is telling, and most of my niggas are felons.
As I sit in the wicker chair, surrounded by millionaires, real street legends making the pictures rare. One of my mans in it, he seeing years. My other man's in it, been free and clear. When I asked how he did it, he said from being fair. This circle tight enough, he could see a square. And I'm pointing up to know when to disappear. More than aware of these weirdos. That's why I keep a 4-5 Tech 9 with the air holes. Respect minds on the air those. I'm in the earlobes. Ha!
Okay. You trippin' dog, I'm a big stepper. Roll the dice in a Harlem night like Sugar Ray, I make a quick better. Dapper DG, Aqua Water, VB, Heapy, Serafini, Ava Rex Leather. Bass rhyme doing diddy bops. Wave fives like the Millie Rock. Who are we? Gotta be Lil Big Daddy Sauce Ball, stop asking us. Acting tough, player you can see the clip. Stop acting up, actor cuts. Dripping in the building, still in need a bit of patching up. Wrap it up, faking the funk, I can smell it. The wicked is witty, they living it hellish. I really be with it like living together. My circle ain't flipping like heads or whatever. It's all in the people to tell her. You telling the lies, I don't buy them. The way you can sell it. Yo, Benzito, my chariot, whiter than heaven. Yeah, if I see that Benzito, them angels will carry it.
Gotta be cautious, dripping nice in them crosses. Niggas will light up the torches, gotta be stepping outside with the bosses. Can't trust them as far as you smell them. All of you niggas is telling, and most of my niggas are felons.
You already know we're gonna keep on.
Last minute holiday gift, Target's got you covered. With gourmet.
You already know them damn commercials be getting me, but we're gonna keep it going. You already know. I'm rolling up, people. I'm rolling up. I'm rolling up.
Give me the. Bam, 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 take it, bam, 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 take it. Girl, come on to me. Come over here and perform for me. Come over here and perform for me. I'm on it. Give me the.
Baby boy, you stay on my mind.
Just give me the light. I'm on it. Give me the. You know, realize I am the DJ. So me take up the mic and dance. Just give me the light and pass the joy. Make you feel like you're in control. Yeah, let me know my sides and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow. Cause I'm in the vibes and I got my dough.
See you, Chuko. I see you.
Yeah, let me looking hype and I got to know. Shake that thing, miss. Can I shake that thing, miss? And I better shake that thing, yeah. Donna, Jody and Rebecca. Woman, shake that, shake that, shake that shake that, shake, 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 shake that, shake, 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 shake. Bam bam, take it, bam bam, take it, take it, shake, 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 keeping you warm. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom.
Yo, I'm a sinner when I come around. Turn the temperature high, smoker, give me the light, yeah. Oh, she love it when it's going down. Yeah, busy, no lie, when your body's on my mind, yeah. Baby, you know I don't stop till I'm making you scream, girl, I'm showing you I'm a performer. When I'm on top, girl, I won't stop giving you our thoughts like you, my Rihanna. We keep flirting while we burning on that dirty Diana. Sick kicks on ball, can we give it to you hot like a sauna?
Well, on the wait, hold out, keeping you warm. I got the right temperature to you. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom.
I see you, Chuko. I see you. I'm gonna drop the link down just in case you want to rock.
Sit by myself, talking to the moon.
Fill up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up. Ooh, yeah, come for this ooh. Yeah, pull up for certain. Yeah, come set the mood. Yeah, you come like sunshine. Yeah, come meet the moon. Baby, gon' find so fine, might give her the wood. Yeah, ooh, yeah, come for this ooh. Yeah, pull up for certain. Yeah, come set the mood. Yeah, you come like sunshine. Yeah, come meet the moon. Baby, gon' find so fine, might give her the wood. Pull up the thing on turn up. 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 Pull up and make it clap. Bust it down on my jeans. The niggas been racks. Pull up and make it clap. Bust it down on my jeans. Pull up and no flat. Pull up and make it clap. Bust it down on my jeans. The niggas been racks. Pull up and make it clap. Bust it down on my jeans.
Right, Chuko on the whole set. What's good, Chaos Truth? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. What's good, Chuko?
Chilling, my brother. How you doing?
Nothing, rolling up, hanging out with you, hanging out with a couple of, got 5 people in the building right now. At least somebody responded.
They're in the bushes right now, chilling.
I'm telling you. Chaos Truth, welcome to the show. Chaos Truth, welcome to the show. I appreciate you. You hanging out with members of the Rico Squad. I am having 3E, and this is my boy Rat Chuko. We members of the Rico Squad, yo.
Salute.
Yeah, yo, Chuko, man. The shit that they released for the people today, man, get the fuck out of here. Yo, these people think we fucking retarded or something, bro. These niggas redact, yo, they release pages of fucking nothing but for darkness. Wait till I show you what the fuck they released to the American people. Que atrevido, yo. They got the fucking nerves to give it to release what they released today, bro. I cannot believe it, bro. Nigga, showing the shit, yo. You know these niggas is wild, and they release shit with Michael Jackson in it. Michael Jackson is in the Epstein files, bro.
The fuck?
Get the fuck out of here. They got pictures of Bill Clinton in the pool with this shit crazy, bro.
Right? But they ain't got nothing juicy, right? Nothing
Bro, it's
real.
got all the juicy shit is covered up. Wait till I show you what the files look like. You're gonna laugh. I'm just trying to roll and wait for a couple of more people to come in here because this shit's about to be live and popping. Yo, make sure you guys are sharing this shit out, man. Make sure you're sharing this out, please, man.
Hey, salute to everybody, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's watch this shit.
Share this shit out because it's about to be lit.
Squad.
Definitely about to be on and popping, bro.
Sure.
What's good? What's good, Dom? What's good?
Hey, did you see Humble get knocked the fuck out though?
Who?
Jake Plasma or what's his name? Or Jake Paul?
Jake Paul lost?
Oh, he got knocked the fuck out, son.
By Joshua Paul?
Yeah, or Joshua, yeah.
I'm happy finally somebody whipped his ass. All this fake bullshit going on.
Fucked his ass up.
His jaw is investigation saying that he broke Jake Paul's jaw. His jaw is broken. Jake Paul. Joshua got him in the 6. Oh, I gotta watch that. I gotta go watch this ass whooping. I need to see that. I'm tired of this shit. Yo, Dom, share this shit out, man. I got a good show for y'all today. Definitely, yo. When I'm about to show y'all with these fucking Epstein files is a joke, bro. You should see how heavily redacted the shit is, bro. And the shit that they gave us is a joke, bro. I didn't even know Michael Jackson was in the motherfucking Epstein files. The fuck out of here with this bullshit. This shit is crazy, bro. I'm just trying to roll up real quick, man. Make sure y'all share this shit out, people. You hanging out with members of the Rico squad. Yo, Dom, hit that link if you want, bro. Hit that link. More than enough people on the motherfucking panel. We need to talk about this. Because I want to know what y'all niggas feel about this these whatchamacallits. I want to know what your opinion is about these files when I start showing them. Believe me, they in the back right now. I'm just trying to roll up real quick. I'm going to be releasing them shit soon. I'm about to go through it, but it's a fucking joke. Now. Tell you. Trying to roll up real quick before we get into it. So I don't want to be looking down and shit. Yeah, but definitely make sure y'all share this out, folks. We got a good one today. We got a good for as good as it's gonna be good. We got some shit, but the majority of all the files and everything are absolutely fucking redacted. This is some fuckboy shit, bro. Yeah, this shit fuck those shit. The shit that they gave us is fucking embarrassing, bro. Wait till
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I told you so.
Yeah, you did say they were gonna do this fuckboy shit. I do remember you saying that shit, but I didn't think that they would go this route, especially with the fucking the United States government being involved in shit. I truly didn't believe they would go this fucking route, though, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't see them doing this shit. I never expected them to be disrespectful about it, bro. I really never did.
This is what I believe that is happening is because it's so big and it involves so many people that are in power that it'll take everybody to their knees. You know what I'm saying? The shape of America will be different because everybody that's in power right now is involved in this shit.
It's true. Dom, let's see what Dom says. Dom says the government will do anything to hide the full truth, bro. You already know that's exactly what they're doing right now. And that's exactly what we engaged in. We engaged in one of the biggest fucking cover-ups in fucking history right now. That's basically what this is. This is a massive fucking cover-up.
Yeah.
So this is a massive cover-up.
That's to say, bro, but I mean, it's happening right in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's fucking crazy about it. So
yeah.
They're not even trying to hide it, bro.
Give two fucks about it either.
Your fucking face. Like, fuck y'all. Believe what I'm telling you instead of what's really going on. You know,
they don't give a fuck either, bro. That's the wild part about it, yo. They're just disrespectfully doing what the fuck they want and not caring two fucks about it. That's what got me really fucking baffled about this shit.
They're the same thing with UFO files and other files they put out. I'm capping. I don't know about all that, but I'm just telling you this, man. I'm seeing what's going on, facts, straight up in front of my face, and for them to sit there and tell me the different story, you know, I mean, like that's just
Yeah, that shit
what's
is
called,
crazy. They
insulting my
just
intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Can't
exactly
even
what
take
they're
this shit,
doing.
bro.
They
You know
they
what I mean?
insulting everybody's fucking intelligence. That's exactly what they doing. Let me drop this link real quick, just in case Don want to come up.
Yeah.
Definitely share this out, people. We got a good show today. I'm almost done rolling up. I need this shit. Hard day at work today. Definitely need this. We got a
Yeah.
good. We'll have some good conversation tonight because I'm
Smoking
almost
that
sure
red girl, huh?
views. Nah, I got that fruity pebbles tonight. I'm on that fruity pebbles.
Nah, you got that brick weed from fucking down the street. Don't lie to me, bro.
Stop it. Stop it. I got that Tati Quieto.
Stay in your seat.
Yeah, I got that stay in your seat type of shit. Don't get up. What the fuck is going on here, man? Hold on a second. I'm trying to locate something here on this fucking live real quick.
For sure. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to the chat. Hope everyone's having a good fucking weekend.
Definitely. Salute to
Yeah.
everybody in the background. Salute to everybody. We doing it here tonight.
Yeah. If I don't see y'all, Merry Christmas.
Yes, definitely. Happy holidays to everybody as well.
I'm gonna grab a
Happy
fucking beer.
holidays.
How about that? How about that?
Let me see. I can't get on cam. My son is sleeping on the sofa in my office. Hey, no problem. No problem, Dom. You don't have to cam up. You could have just been on the panel to talk. So I definitely understand. But it's okay, brother.
You can turn the camera off. I do that shit most
Yeah,
of the
you
time.
can. You don't have to cam up, brother. It's just us up here conversating, having our conversations. You know how we get down up here, Don. We don't do that. You got to cam up shit to be on the panel. Now we don't get down like that, bro. This is the Rico squad, bro. Oh, the noise. I got you. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to have no kids wake up right now. Hell no.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Definitely don't want that to happen.
Hey, did I show you this shit the other day?
What happened?
This is what I'm using as a coaster right now.
The fuck?
It's a cassette tape.
Oh, bro. Oh my God, this man got a motherfucking cassette tape. That's crazy.
That's crazy, huh?
Bone Thugs and Harmony. I haven't seen a fucking cassette in so many years. Oh my God, Chugo, flashback.
Straight up, bro. Put that shit in your car. Hey, I have a bunch more different ones.
Are there even any cars left that still have cassette tapes in them?
Well, the thing about cassette tapes, like even this one, was just like brand new pretty much. It doesn't work anymore. After a while, they start just get fucked up over time.
Yeah. Look at even Dom said the same shit. Damn, a cassette? Yeah, that's what I said. We out here rolling.
For sure, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I have a Scarface the Diary on cassette.
Awesome. All right,
real,
folks.
Bro.
I got my shit rolled up. Let's get it, bro.
Time, bro. It takes you a fucking hour to roll that shit, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm a perfectionist. So we're gonna go to the first video. Let's dead this music. We're gonna dead this music. We're gonna start off with CNN because CNN is fucking the best. We're gonna start off with them because the shit that CNN put up is fucking joke. Because I can't believe this is what they giving us as the Epstein file. So we're gonna start off with CNN and then we're gonna work our way through. Make sure you subscribe, share this out, hit the like button. You are hanging out with the motherfucking Rico squad. I am one of the generals. I am Talkie Ish, the devil's advocate. I am the fucking problem child, and I am the CEO of Smoked Out Society. Next to me is my brother, Ratchuko, another member of the fucking Rico squad. Let's get it, bro. Let me go ahead and upload this and let's get to it, bro. We're gonna start off with CNN. Here we go. Starting off with CNN. Look, Chuko, look. Before I even click on it, look at the picture of the chick what she's holding up. What the fuck is that? Yo, look at the first page, Chuko. It's all black, bro. You see that shit is all black. That's what we're about to start watching. This shit is crazy.
Epstein files.
Bro.
Now,
here we go, folks. We're going to start off. Don't forget to subscribe, smash, hit the like buttons. Here we go. We waited all this time for the Epstein files. Here it is. First, on the fucking Smoked Out Society channel. Hanging out with Chuko and Havoc. Here we go. The fucking Epstein files.
I had a little hesitancy on that word because it's only part. The DOJ releasing a mass dump of heavily redacted documents tonight. And I want to just emphasize that point. By heavily redacted, I mean a lot of pages that look like this and this.
Yo, Chuko, what the fuck is that, bro?
And this and this. And that's all.
Hey, yo, I got to pause. Chuko, what the fuck is that, bro?
That's a lot of wasted ink. You know what I mean? They could have just said, "Nah, we ain't showing you shit." They could have just put that on the one fucking on the tweet. And,
you know what I'm saying? We waited all the. That's what I said, Dom. What the hell? What the fuck is this? This is it's a white paper with all blacked out with the fucking date at the top. This is pure bullshit, bro. Yeah. This is absolutely bullshit. I cannot believe this fucking shit right now, bro.
Like I said, bro, like I can't because they're in power for all that shit, bro.
This is fucking embarrassing, though. This is fucking absolutely embarrassing. This is a fucking joke. This is what you give the American people? Fucking completely blacked out fucking pages with the date at the top, but yet you want to release some faggot ass pictures. I didn't even know Michael Jackson was in the fucking Epstein files. What the fuck? Michael Jackson's dead. I mean, we know he was doing crazy shit, but get the fuck out of here, bro. Really?
That sounds like some shit that they would say with like, well, let's just put Michael Jackson out there and they'll forget all about the blacked out pages that we're fucking showing to you guys.
Yo, Dom, this is what you can get. I went on the website. You go to Epstein, what is it? Epstein files? Yeah, you go to DOJ.gov/Epstein files. And when you click on that shit on the website, this is what you get, Dom. This is exactly what you see up there. All these black pages, hundreds and hundreds of pages blacked out, bro.
Wow.
This is
you know what
crazy,
I think happened, bro? Like, I don't know if you guys remember in the news that they said that they had spent over $1 million on overtime by the FBI department.
Blacking out these
redacting shit, right?
Yeah, redacting. This ain't redacting.
Redacting everything with Trump's name on it. Not just redacting shit, but redacting everything with Trump's name on it.
So you basically telling me that all these pages right here, all of this that we have blacked out had Trump's name on it in some form or fashion. That's all you basically telling us. They basically admitted that all the shit that they showing us had to be redacted because the majority of that shit is Donald fucking Trump on it, bro.
This is what I'm saying is this. They didn't have enough money with that overtime money to do it, so they just sent somebody on and they said, just black it all out.
Yeah, this just
said, well, I mean, fuck, we're gonna spend another fucking few $1 million trying to redact the rest of the name.
This is a fucking joke. This is a fucking absolute joke. They're more than Trump on that. They're blocking a lot of. Oh, of course. You already know that, Dom. They're blocking a lot of shit in here. Investigation. You know that for a fact. They blocking mad motherfucking shit up here. But let's continue in the video. Don't forget, people, share this shit out.
I was going to do to the printer to make the point. Okay, there's a lot more of them. We have teams across CNN going through what was released right now in terms of pages that are not quite as black as these. But the DOJ is admitting in a letter to Congress that the files are not complete, separate from the redactions themselves. And that lack of completion is a big problem because the deadline by law, thanks to Congress forcing Trump's hand on the Epstein files, is today. Now, the key Republican who is behind getting that law passed is Congressman Thomas Massie. And he's posting on social media tonight, quote, unfortunately, today's document released by AG Pam Bondi and Deputy AG Todd Blanche grossly fails to comply with both the spirit and the letter of the law that Donald Trump signed just 30 days ago.
Exactly.
And Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene said, quote, release all the files. It's literally the law. Well, they did not, and they have not yet. The White House saying tonight that it did not receive the Epstein documents that were released by the Department of Justice before release. So they're saying that they weren't involved with what the DOJ chose to put out today. But the Justice Department did brief the White House on what the documents contain. So what do we actually have tonight on the pages that aren't black as the country starts to shut down and check out for the end of year holiday time?
This shit is a fucking joke. Yeah, I agree with you, investigation. This shit is embarrassing, Chuko. What the fuck is this? They really fucking pushed this out. This is what they gave us, and they thought that, bro, this is unacceptable. Make sure you guys stay tuned, because the other videos I'm gonna show you is about to drop your fucking mouths. I have videos of some of the victims who are pissed the fuck off about this, bro. They ready to speak names themselves. Let's get into this, bro. Let's get into this.
We do have some apparently never before released documents, along with thousands of files that were already public, the redactions, of course, and a whole bunch of pictures of Bill Clinton. Now, among the never before released documents is this photo of Bill Clinton. He's with Epstein. Got a print out of that one as well. And then a photo of a shirtless Clinton in a jacuzzi next to another person whose face is redacted, and a photo of Clinton swimming in a pool with Ghislaine Maxwell and another woman whose face is redacted. Now, it's important to note Clinton has not been accused by law enforcement of any wrongdoing related to Epstein, and a Clinton spokesperson's posting on social media tonight. The White House hasn't been hiding these files for months, only to dump them late on a Friday to protect Bill Clinton.
Hold on.
This is about shielding themselves from what comes next.
I got something to say about that.
Yeah, I want to hear this. Because why the fuck are we even? I don't give a fuck what Bill Clinton did. If he was a part of it, okay.
Well, here's the thing to watch. They literally admitted and said, we're going to go see every Democrat's involvement into this scheme. They literally said that on tape, on camera, bro.
They did.
Not everybody else's. They literally said just Democrats.
Yeah, you're right. He did say that.
So they're going after Bill Clinton.
Yeah, they're going after Bill Clinton. There's a couple of other Democrats they probably gonna fuck around, but I don't think so. I think Bill Clinton was the only one that did.
Yeah, here's the thing that I don't think they realize. To me, it's fuck them all. I don't give a fuck who they are. Republican, Democrat, fuck them all. I mean, if you're gonna go after one of them, go after all of them. Saying,
yeah,
let's sit here and try to put a side against me on some shit like this. When it comes to some shit like this, it's fuck them all. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if there were people that I voted for or not. You know what I'm saying? If you involved with any of that kind of shit that went on in that motherfuckers, fuck you guys, man.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is absolutely crazy.
The thing about it is that, like, it's everybody that's in control right now, so they're all covering for everybody that's it, right?
I just think it's embarrassing as a country that if they're gonna release this, why even throw Michael Jackson in this?
To distract, bro.
This is fucking embarrassing.
This is distracting, bro.
It's absolutely embarrassing.
Well, fucking Bill Gates is in there, dude. The richest guy on earth at one point, right?
Yep.
So he's in there.
And then fucking you got him talk about he regrets ever fucking meeting Jeffrey Epstein. Nah, I don't regret it now.
Oh, afterwards, right?
This shit is ridiculous, bro.
Play that shit.
Here we go.
From what they'll try and hide forever. Now, as for Trump himself, he didn't want to talk about the files today. He refused to take questions about anything today when he appeared in public to announce a drug pricing order.
I won't even take questions today because there's no way I can take questions.
We not ever gonna get the truth, big bro. You're right, Chaos Truth. You're absolutely right. We are never gonna get the truth. But goddamn, they could show us a little bit more respect, bro. They could truly show us a little bit more respect. This is a fucking smack in the face to every working person or anybody who was truly invested in this Epstein shit. To go ahead and give us what they gave us tonight, that's a smack in the face, Chaos Truth. I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. That's embarrassing, it's appalling, and disgusting.
That are anywhere comparable to what you just witnessed.
That's a good sense.
To be clear, what he's talking about, what we just witnessed, was an announcement from Trump about drug prices. MJ Lee has been going through the files such that we have them. And MJ, look, we got these photos, we got lots of redactions, lots of things missing, but there are still, many, many pages of documents that you are able to look through. What are you learning from them?
Yeah, Aaron, as we are going through these thousands and thousands of pages of documents and photos to try to figure out what's new, what's significant, are there people of interest that we should be taking note of? You're right that this is just a partial release of the so-called Epstein files from the DOJ. And what's interesting is that Todd Blanche has essentially informed Congress as of this afternoon that this is happening in this way because of the sheer volume of the documents that we are talking about. And what he essentially communicated is that we needed more time to figure out what information needed to be redacted, including on some information that the agency got recently. Now, one thing that is interesting is that he made clear in this communication to Congress that they made a decision to withhold and redact information that goes beyond what is stated in the law. And just as a reminder, what is stated in the law is that there are 5 categories of information that can be redacted. That includes identifying information about the victims. And just scrolling through these documents, you can tell, there are photos where there is a black box over a woman's face. That clearly falls under that category. But there are other examples as well, like child sex abuse, anything that shows physical abuse, anything that could hurt an ongoing investigation, something that could hurt national security. But the fact that
this is crazy. What happened, Chuko?
I'm saying, bro, they're just gonna say that. They could just sit there and say that any of those things happened in those documents that they released, but there's no proof because they don't have to prove it to anybody.
In part, when I look at it and I see what's going on, you're admitting to guilt, because if you have to redact the fucking files that bad, god damn, what the fuck is in there, bro? Anybody can say anything and people are going to believe it, because they're going to look at this and say, damn, this is, how bad is it that you have to redact so many fucking pages completely? Like, my nigga, that's a waste of ink, like you said. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck is so nasty, disgusting, vile in these files that these niggas went the route to redact the whole motherfucking goddamn fucking shit, bro? They gave us black sheets, bro.
I think it's because we already know the truth. They just don't want to confirm it, right? So they want us to just keep on like, next time they're going to redact it. Nah, bro.
Let me see.
The motherfuckers in power, they already put it out.
Chaos Truth just said. Chaos Truth said, in the end, kids were hurt. Someone should be held accountable. Yeah, I agree with you.
Truth.
I definitely agree with you, Chaos Truth. I definitely agree with that. People should be fucking held accountable still. This shit is wild, bro. Let's keep listening. This is wild.
There are going to be more documents coming out on a rolling basis, and that so many redactions, again, beyond what the law originally stated, is going to have huge political ramifications. And I also think we should talk about the ramifications that is going to have on the survivors, because one of the things that the survivors are very much looking for in a big picture way as they go through these files is a sense of a better understanding of why some of these internal decisions over the course of many years were made, including, what charges did the department decide to not bring on certain people? What were the decision-making processes that took place over the course of many years that they've never gotten the answer to? So this is going to be sort of a long-running process, and I can tell you with certainty that survivors are not going to be happy about what they are going to see as still the continued lack of transparency here.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, MJ Lee. And everyone's here with me now. So Barry Levine, obviously, you've been covering this for years, and you've pushed every night here for the files to be released. So the day comes, the deadline comes, and we get some stuff. We get some new stuff. We get a lot of stuff we already knew. Yeah. We get a lot of black pages. And when it comes to men, we get a lot of pictures of Bill Clinton.
Yeah. Aaron, apparently, there's about 10% of the actual FBI files that were released.
Come on. Yeah. What transparency? You're right. Investigation. There is no transparency here. But it's funny how we getting all these pictures of fucking Bill Clinton. What the fuck? You telling me Bill Clinton was the only one in this nigga's crib? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, it's
And
all,
we knew
it's all
Bill Clinton was
found out.
wilding out.
You can tell it's found out, bro. Like anybody that knows, that's watching, that's awake, because it's got their eyes open, sees that he's been talking shit about this motherfucker forever, right? And what I think happened is this: Bill Clinton probably took some of his bitches, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna get you back for that later. And here we are.
Word. He probably snatched up a couple of his holes and he mad. But this is wild, bro. Let's see what these fuckers on the panel got to say. And this ain't nothing, because the other shit I got to show you is more juicier. Stay with me, people. Stay with me. I got 3 other content people that's more juicy. I'm talking about more grimy shit. Just trying to get
today,
back when I
5% of that, 5% of the 10, we already had. Okay, so we're receiving for the most part very little. And, you know, it's already been playing politics in the sense of putting out pictures of Bill Clinton. You have to wonder if the DOJ has assigned Jay Clayton at the SDNY to investigate Clinton and other Democratic enemies of President Trump. Why are they showing all of these photos of Bill Clinton? You would think that would be part of the investigation. So that doesn't make any sense. We did learn that there's 1,200 victims, more than we initially thought from the DOJ.
God.
The DOJ also...
Oh, my God. Chuko, did you just hear that?
The 1,200, huh?
1,200 fucking victims.
That's insane, bro. That's an insane amount of numbers. That's like a shitload.
1,200 fucking victims, yo.
You would have said like 13 or 14, they'd be like, okay.
What's good, Tito?
Right. Look at 1,300.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me, man. 1,200 fucking victims? That's sad, bro. They sat on all this information. You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. 1,200 women were brutally done dirty, bro. And all from the age of fucking 10 to 16. Come on, man. The fuck is going on here, people? And you giving us black pages? Like I said, man, I'm dropping a link. If there's anybody that want to come up here and vent about the bullshit that's going on, you're more than welcome to. Let's keep playing. And like I said, this is the calmest of all the videos I'm gonna show y'all tonight. Some of the shit I'm gonna show y'all tonight is fucking wild.
And this is most important to me, and I think the survivors. DOJ communications on investigations into Epstein and his associates and details of any immunity deals. And so I'm looking for the FD 302 forms, which are the FBI witness reports that Representative Tom Massey says pertains to 20 men that Jeffrey Epstein trafficked these children to. And from the initial look that I made earlier, I don't see any of the 302 forms. However,
exactly. So basically, those 302 forms were the ones that the FBI got that have 20 names. Those 20 names are the 20 main motherfuckers who are part of the PPP crew. Those were the motherfucking cojones, and they still haven't released that. And they probably, when they do release that, shit's gonna be all blacked out, bro. This shit is crazy.
We may see them in a later document dump.
I mean, Stacey, just to state the obvious here, it's just definitionally impossible that it's random what we got today, right? If you're putting out 10%, someone's making a decision on what that 10% is.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems like Todd Blanche is the propped up announcer of it. But to Barry's point, it's so significant that President Trump directed Pam Bondi to investigate Bill Clinton, directly named him in a social media post, along with other Democrats. And then she answered the call and appointed a U.S. attorney in the Southern District of New York to investigate.
And others, yeah.
And the policy of the Justice Department is you don't release anything related to an ongoing investigation, especially photographs about the subject of an ongoing investigation. And obviously, it seems to be a disingenuous subject, being Bill Clinton being ordered to be investigated at this late stage of the game. It certainly did seem targeted at the time and still does. But why would they go against their own policies and then release Bill Clinton's photos? It's kind of makes a farce of this entire situation.
I mean, it really, right? If your whole point, if you were going to hide behind an ongoing investigation, the one that you've got going is into Bill Clinton. And yet we got a whole bunch of pictures of him in a pool and a jacuzzi and whatnot.
Yeah, and I'll just add one more building block, which is that the legislation, the Epstein Files Transparency Act, actually has an exception. It says you do not have to release information if it could jeopardize an ongoing investigation. So it's not just that that's Justice Department policy. The law allows for them to actually have that.
Specific law, right? That Massey.
This is crazy.
Yes, law. Yes.
Exactly. So it's the oddity that would be the piece that's released, and especially when the victims have named at least 20 men, and then we've only got one out of 20.
Right. And it happens to be that one. Okay, Max. So, I mean,
straight bullshit. I agree with your investigation. What's good, people? If you just joining me, welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Society. We are doing the Epstein file release tonight. We have just learned from the files that are over 1,200 victims. I repeat, we have learned tonight that there are over 1,200 victims who were trafficked amongst all these men. There's also a list of 20 of the main people who had control of the motherfucking ring of all these people that were doing what they were doing. This shit is serious, folks. I got more videos. I got more information. I've had to get bits and pieces from everybody because you got everybody doing what they can. We just going with CNN right now because they just to get you guys introduced to what's going on. And then we're gonna get it moving. I got some juicy shit, man.
we all get that, and obviously, everybody.
Make
if
sure you
there's
share
anything
this
more to
out.
know
Yeah,
about
we
Bill
need to
Clinton,
get
then
some
people should
people
know
in
it,
here.
right? But they should
If
know
you
about
want
everyone
to
else
speak
as
about
well.
the topic, you are more than welcome to join the
behind the
panel.
bill, the law that Ryan's talking about. Ro Khanna and Thomas Massey have both said this is a load of baloney. And Massey saying, basically get out of town, right? His words are that grossly fails to comply with the spirit and the letter of the law. Then you had Marjorie Taylor Greene, who, has been a regular voice on this issue, but now other issues going against Trump. Does this become like everybody jumps on board to this or no?
There are now three things that are universally approved of in politics: motherhood, apple pie, and releasing all of the Epstein files, which is what makes this so incredibly jarring, alarming, and politically stupid that the Trump administration is acting this way. They are either grossly incompetent, and that tells, look at how they're dealing with issues of affordability, or they're on the wrong side of the Epstein conspiracy, the Epstein case. Call it whatever you want. They're on the wrong side of it. I cannot for the life of me understand why they are operating this way unless they're trying to hide something on behalf of Donald Trump.
That's a whole fact, bro. That's
crazy,
I think,
bro. I think they're fucking compromised.
That's crazy.
In some fucking way, shape, or form, they're compromised by the motherfuckers that have that fool hostage.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. It's total fucking disgusting what they doing. It is total chaos. I can't believe this shit that they even gave us tonight. I'm telling you, give me a second. I'm trying to pull up this photo real quick that Tito gave me. Like this shit is wild, bro. This shit makes no fucking sense whatsoever. They should be embarrassed that they even giving us this type of shit.
It's crazy, bro. I mean, it's fucking crazy. Nuts.
Hold on a second. Tito is on. Okay, he's on the other one. Hold on. I gotta go in here to get it.
Have it. Get your shit together, bro. Fuck.
No, I'm good because I'm streaming on both. That's what it is. I'm streaming on both platforms. But I got Tito's picture right here. It's coming up now. You know what? Stop. Oh my God, yo, Tito, you ain't shit, bro. I can't, yo. I fucking can't, yo. Oh my God. I'm definitely gonna keep this. Yo, Tito, you ain't shit, bro.
Send that shit. Now I want to fucking see.
Oh, Chuko. Oh, no. Yo, Chuko, I gotta show you.
Show that shit.
I can't. Yo, Chuko, I don't want to pull it up because it's gonna start some shit, bro. I got it though. I got it saved and everything. I got you, yo. I got you.
Whatever, bro. All right, fine.
I got you, pa. I got you. Definitely. I definitely got you on this one. Oh, shit. I got you on that one, definitely. Let's get back to it though. But yeah, man, when it comes down to it, bro, it's fucking crazy though. Because it's like, yo, what they dumped on us is really bullshit, bro. Now watch this shit that I'm about to pull up. We're gonna start off with Keith Edwards. He is another podcaster who I get down with, and he went the fuck off. Like, this shit is crazy. Let me pull it up. He's got some videos that leaked that are like, ooh, man, for real? Yeah, his shit is a little bit. Now is when I'm gonna start getting y'all into the meat and bread of this shit. And you know, I always show y'all before I go directly into their videos. I always show y'all some of the videos they have in here. This nigga had a disaster speech 2 hours ago. This is what we're about to check out. This shit is crazy. She was just a child. So we got some shit we're about to go through. But this is the newest one, and let's get to it, bro. This shit is crazy. This also has
the Epstein files
being released. He has some information. Like, niggas is on the black web doing what they got to do. But this is embarrassing. Everything that we got going on is truly embarrassing.
Okay, so the Epstein files are out. They're out, I guess, in this sense. There is a website that, look at here, justice.gov/Epstein
That's
files.
where I got some of my files too from.
Only one problem. I am scrolling right now. I am scrolling. It is all redacted. It's all what a fucking joke. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the Epstein file release. There's some files they have. If you're just going to do this, they're withholding hundreds of thousands of files. And this is how they're doing this?
Shout out to Keith Edwards.
Now, they did release some files, but wouldn't you know it, they're pictures of Bill Clinton with Ghislaine Maxwell and some random person. We have Mick Jagger, Bill Clinton, and a redacted woman. We have Bill Clinton with Epstein. Bill Clinton. So they could release some stuff. This is a really creepy ass photo of Epstein with young women. Bill Gates, Epstein, and a young woman. Some creepy ass photos here. Lolita. I'm not going to read all that, but suffice to say, they have files. They know what's in here because they've been very meticulous about what we can and cannot see. So I'm really interested in what we're not seeing. What are behind all of these files? I have a couple of guesses. Donald Trump. Now, the Epstein files, or the 119-page grand jury document, has been entirely redacted. Someone said this is what the redaction looks like. And we have a little bit more information as like, this is hundreds of thousands of documents that are going through. But it says here, this is the New York Times, the trove of released materials contain hundreds of photographs collected during the Epstein investigations. A team of New York Times reporters is currently going through them. Former President Bill Clinton appears in some of them. Other photographs show the pop star Michael Jackson. There is also a large trove of investigative files arising from various inquiries into Epstein. Some of those files appear to be related to interviews with some of Epstein victims, but a large portion of the files are redacted, hiding the information contained in them. Now, here's what Congress is saying that they're going to do about this very blatant violation of the law.
And Congressman Suhas Subramanian, a Democrat from Virginia who sits on the House Oversight Committee. We are expecting to see these documents really any moment. Do you see DOJ being involved?
As y'all can see, all of us are sharing each other's fucking content. Because look, Keith Edwards is doing the same thing I do, CNN. Because it's just a fucking joke, bro. We're all doing this because everyone is trying to, some way, somehow, we try to piece together the shit. But this is a joke, bro. This is a fucking embarrassment what they left us.
Violation of this law for not releasing everything today?
I mean, they are absolutely in violation of the law. They just admitted they were in violation of the law. The law says they needed to release everything by today, not starting today, not part of it today, all of it by today. And let's be clear, there's no excuse for this. I mean, they've been redacting files since back in March when they claimed they were going to release the Epstein files. And then again, 4 months ago, we issued a subpoena from the Oversight Committee in Congress asking them to release the files. They're in violation of that. And and they released a tranche of documents back then and then stopped releasing documents. So there's no excuse for this. They're in violation of the law. And
I guess I understand they're in violation of the law, but I guess my question to you is like,
what are we gonna do?
So what? What are they going to do? Like, Donald Trump can just pardon anyone who's broke the law. There's actually, I don't think there's any real recourse that they can make.
I don't know about you, but every time I try to catch up on the news, it feels exhausting. Before you even topics, you carrying through noise just to find the truth. This is one of the Keith Edwards.
And when you do go to the full Epstein library, you type in Trump, note here, it does not turn up any results. No results found. Please try a different search. Interesting. Very interesting. Here's what Adam Schiff to say about this.
I understand what you're looking for. Obviously, you sort of planted the flag on that audit, raising the question. We know they've been through all of the files at least once looking for Donald Trump's name. That was reported by multiple news organizations. Susie Wiles confirms in a series of 11 on-the-record interviews that Trump is in the files. But I wonder if you have evidence that things were with or just concerns that they could be.
I gotta take off, bro. Can I?
Audit.
Well,
what happened?
So I gotta take off, bro. I'm fucking. Phone's dying. Wife's calling for dinner.
No problem. No problem.
That's that. Hey, for shows. It's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think more is gonna come out later on as soon as we hear it in the morning. But this whole fucking redaction shit is fucking insane, bro.
They're gonna leak. Somebody's gonna leak some shit, bro. Trust me. Somebody's gonna leak something. This ain't. Believe me, this can't be it, bro. No fucking way, bro. This can't be it.
Everybody dirty. So there is nothing to see. Nothing to see.
This shit is crazy, bro. Shit, I wonder why they redacted all the pages. Over 1,200 victims. What the fuck, bro? That's crazy, bro.
Like you're saying, bro, they're just putting out there like he said, oh, it's just a fucking Bill Clinton. Fuck Bill Clinton. Fuck that motherfucker. And if he was looking for
about Bill
they
Clinton
used to be best friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you got me fucked up. Think that I don't know. You guys were best friends, you guys were both in that club, and now you guys got mad at each other and you're gonna expose him, but you're gonna be like, oh nah, I wasn't part of anything. Come on, bro. You'd be a dumb motherfucker not to notice that shit.
Yeah, they capping right now. They truly fucking capping.
Hey, bro. Shit, y'all take care.
All right,
hey,
brother.
If I don't see you, bro, Merry Christmas, homie.
Definitely.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
And Kwanzaa, all that to you too.
Shit. Y'all take care, man.
You already know.
When I issued that letter, it was concerns that they wouldn't be forthcoming in what they were going to provide to the American people. And those fears have become all too realized today with this completely unlawful withholding of information from the Justice Department. It is a violation of the law. And I think, frankly, the remedies now have to be stronger than what I earlier proposed. I think we ought to bring Pam Bondi before the Senate Judiciary Committee.
I mean, I know there's not much we can do, but what a fucking joke.
Yeah,
you break the law, we got to bring her before the committee. That's the punishment. That's what we're going to do.
Demand answers as to why the department has violated the law. It's not just that they had 30 days to go through this to do the production. They've had the whole year to do it. They promised to release the files. They haven't done it. They could have been completely ready for this moment, and they're not. Or they're just simply willfully withholding the materials. I think the Judiciary Committee should do its real oversight and bring her in and demand answers. I also think we need an Inspector General's investigation of what they've done and to ride shotgun on this to make sure that they're producing everything they're required to. We should consider other remedies, including litigation if necessary, but there needs to be accountability here.
Yeah, accountability. Definitely. I don't know.
This is bullshit.
Does that happen anymore? Does accountability happen?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Also reiterating all this, saying that the law has clearly been broken.
Now, the law, as Lisa said, clearly required all unclassified information being released today. They obviously have not complied with that law. They claim that this is because it was only a few weeks. Well, they've known about this for months. They should have been preparing that. So at the very least, what we need is for the Attorney General or the Deputy Attorney General to have a press conference and say, here is what we have released. Here is the timeline of what we're going to release by when to be in.
What a joke. Absolute joke. They think you are an idiot. They think you're an idiot. Now, I want to remind you, too, Pam, I think we forget about it. Pam Bondi is not Donald Trump's lawyer. Pam Bondi is supposed to be a public servant working for us, working for the victims, not working to protect pedophiles and oligarchs and Epstein's buddies. Pam Bondi is supposed to be working for us, but it is very apparent. Look at this. It is very apparent that she's there to help Donald Trump and to make sure that for whatever reason that all of these files are not seen by the public. Now, I have some hunches as to why the Trump administration and why Pam Bondi and why the rest of the DOJ has decided that they don't want to release all of these files. I think this is the clue. Do you think that if they had pictures like this of Clinton and a bathtub with Prince Andrew spread across a bunch of girls, you don't think they have something like this with Bill Clinton? You don't think they have something like that with Trump? Of course they do. Of course they do. They want these images out there. They're hiding the ones, and they're hiding the information about Trump and his buddies that they don't want out there. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. But the thing is, the truth comes out, and it's going to come out. Donald Trump isn't going to be in power forever. The truth will come out. It has to.
It's a fact, bro. That's crazy, bro. That shit is absolutely fucking wild, bro. That shit is absolutely wild, people. The fact that they even disrespectfully gave us what they gave us. Yeah, that was a smack in our fucking faces, man. That was truly a smack in our face that they will go ahead and even produce some stupid shit like that and thought we were going to be okay with that. Come on, man. This shit is wild, bro. This shit is wild. And today we found out that it's over 1,200 fucking victims, bro. Do y'all hear what I'm saying, bro? They probably didn't even want that to get out, and they fucked up probably. Somebody fucked up by leaving that in there unredacted. Over 1,200 victims, people. All within the ages of 11 to 16. Come on, man. The fuck are we doing? And then this is what they give us for fucking files? Come on. Disrespectful, man. Absolutely fucking disrespectful. I can't believe they would even disrespect us like that, bro. I can't believe they will go ahead and disrespect the American people. Like, yo, they are straight fucking laughing in our faces right now, bro. Shit is wild, bro. Imagine the fucking victims looking at this. All those victims that were standing behind Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's crazy, bro. I know anybody when this shit started coming out, I know niggas probably thought that there was something wrong. Like, yo, the printer's broken or something. It's printing everything out. Everything is black. Bro, they redacted the whole page. They didn't even leave the space between the words. You know how you have sentences, and then in between the sentences there is a little space? They didn't even do that. They redacted even that shit. Hey, yo. Oh my God, bro. They really went ahead and played this, yo. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to Midas Touch. And Midas Touch went in on them too, bro. You're gonna see what Midas Touch went ahead and pulled up, yo. I really truly am embarrassed, bro. I can't believe these motherfuckers went ahead and played themselves and gave us what they gave us, bro. That shit is just That shit is just wrong. In all ways, bro. Wrong. Here we go.
A complete and utter disgrace, a total farce, a middle finger to the American people, trauma inflicted on the Epstein survivors. What the Trump regime just produced in response to the Epstein Transparency Act is not what was required. It is an absolute violation of the law. It is an obvious cover-up, a disgrace, a farce. Let's go through what it is that they produced, and let's be very clear. This lawless, criminal, gangster regime strikes again with more criming and further covering up a child sex trafficking ring. Just go through what was produced. So when you go to this DOJ website that says Epstein Library, you can take a look at what's on that website. It says Epstein Files, Transparency Act, first phase of declassified Epstein files, Maxwell Proffer, memorandum and correspondence, BOP video footage. First phase? What do you mean first phase? All phases were required by the Epstein Transparency Act to be produced today. So what actually was produced was maybe 10% of what's likely in the DOJ's possession, custody, and control. 5% of that has already been produced. 50% of the 10%. So basically of the 10%, most of that has already been produced before. And what was produced here is basically entirely redacted. I mean, we're talking about 120 straight pages of redactions on this document. This document purports to be grand jury testimony, all redacted. Another 119-page document entirely redacted. Another 55-page document entirely redacted. All of the court files are basically entirely redacted. It's just basically all redacted. And what we also learned as well is that the Justice Department admitted that it applied the same redaction standards to politicians, to rich individuals, and to exposed individuals who were involved with or hung out with Epstein or could have been involved in this trafficking ring or just knew Epstein. They applied those standards as they did with the victims. Remember what I told you that MAGA Mike Johnson was saying? One of the reasons we can't support this legislation is it's going to create a new class of victims, referring to the rich, powerful men who were involved with Epstein. Well, that's exactly what the DOJ did here and said, okay, we're going to redact all the information except for Bill Clinton. There's lots of photos that are just of like Bill Clinton hanging with Epstein or Bill Clinton on airplanes or Bill Clinton in a swimming pool. So Trump had photos of Bill Clinton released and nothing else about anybody else, basically. But if you really dig into it, I'm going to show you that Trump and Pam Bondi missed a few spots, okay? And we've been able to locate and some online sleuths have been able to locate references to Donald Trump because Bondi and Trump are incompetent and they let a few things slip through the cracks. So yes, the Justice Department redacted names and identifiers, not just of victims, but the same redaction standards applied to politically exposed individuals and government officials, even state regime media known as Fox News reports. So when you went to the Department of Justice website, it was like you were waiting on a line to buy concert tickets to even access the website. It says, you're now in line, less than a minute to wait. Okay, so you go into it. What the law required as well, the Epstein Transparency Act, was that the documents were not just loaded, all of them, by the way, not some of them, not a few 100,000, every one of the documents, not phase one, all of the documents, and that they also be done optical character recognition, meaning OCR, meaning it's searchable. So if you type in Epstein, you search the database. If you search Trump, it searches the database and picks out all the names Trump. If you search Maxwell, it searches all of the files and will show you where those files are. Now, look, when I was a civil litigator, I would get document productions of terabytes, 3 terabytes, 4 terabytes, meaning you can fill a skyscraper with the amount of documents, multiple skyscrapers. And then you would use OCR software, optical character recognition software, to search the databases, and you would try to do keyword searches as kind of an initial review. I guess before there was some AI review help. That's what I would do when I was a litigator, and I'd have associates go and help me. And the Trump regime's searchable database didn't work. And by the way, how could you search it when all of the documents were basically entirely redacted, kind of crossed out with like these black blocks so that you couldn't even read them in the first place? So you search Epstein, it goes no results found. You search Trump, no results found. You search Maxwell, no results found. And it's obvious what they did. They just they tried to find any photos of Bill Clinton, and they tried to present those photos and show those photos. Go, look, it was just Clinton. Like, we're not stupid. We know, put it this way, we know from the Epstein estate's production of those 18,000 plus documents, right, that Trump's name is all over it. So if the estate produced those 18,000 documents, right, why wouldn't those documents be here when those same estate documents were given over to the DOJ? And how do I know they were given over to the DOJ? Well, federal judges recently, you probably have seen our reporting in the past 3 weeks or so, when the Trump DOJ asked the federal courts to release the grand jury transcripts they were trying to set up the federal courts, the court said, okay, well, what documents do you have right now? And then the Trump regime had to admit that it has those documents from the Epstein estate. Now, it should also be noted that not only do they have those documents, but we're able to see kind of a list of these other documents that they had, and none of that is being produced here. Now, you take a look as well, and as I said, the Trump regime let some of these photos and documents slip that have Donald Trump's name on it. So look at some.
So instead of getting the Epstein files, all we got was the motherfucking Bill Clinton. We got the Bill Clinton files. Ain't nobody give a fuck or rat's ass about Bill motherfucking Clinton. What the fuck, man? We didn't care about no fucking Clinton, man. This shit is bullshit, man.
Some of these photos, right, that slip through the cracks. These are photos right here that look like they're taken from Epstein's home. And if you actually zoom in right here, you can see photos of Donald Trump. It looks like maybe that top one is a photo of Trump with, I'm not sure if that's, I don't know who that is at the top one. I don't want to guess. But then you have Trump with these girls, and for whatever reason, their faces aren't redacted in this photo because the redaction standards make zero sense at all what they're doing here with this Trump DOJ. But take a look at this one. This one was notable. You see this photo, it says once in a blue moon. It's Epstein with looks like to be a young lady or a young girl, unclear. And you see they're holding a check that says $22,500, and it's signed by Donald Trump. Does that check look familiar to you? Because remember the Epstein birthday book? Well, this was not produced in the DOJ production today at all, but the one that is Once in a Blue Moon. This was in the DOJ production right here that has this check. But the one that wasn't in the DOJ production today, but was in Epstein's 50th birthday book, was this one right here. Epstein and a longtime Mar-a-Lago member were joking about selling a fully depreciated woman to Donald Trump for $22,500. And you see them right there holding that check. So what it looks like happened is the woman who was sold, or that they're mocking right now as being fully depreciated to Donald Trump for in exchange for $22,500. It looks like Epstein's in the photo with that woman or with that girl holding the check, basically saying, look, I'm selling her to Trump, right? That's what it appears. Also, there was this document which had been publicly released before, but this was in the release today as well. And it's a lawsuit filed by a Jane Doe, I believe who was about 13 years old at the time, a 13-year-old, versus the Epstein estate. This case arises out of years of sexual abuse and exploit.
Hershey's on the whole set. Yo, Hershey's, this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is wild. These niggas played us like we fucking suckers, bro. This shit's a smack in the face what they gave us. But people trying to do their homework and they digging. After this, I got another video of some real good shit.
Of a young girl by notorious pedophile and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. It all started in 1994 when a 13-year-old Jane Doe met Epstein and defendant Ghislaine Maxwell at a summer camp in Michigan. Jane Doe was their first known victim and was subsequently abused by Epstein and Maxwell for years as a young girl, suffering unimaginable physical and psychological trauma and distress. Despite that, Jane Doe has persevered and survived to tell her story, to hold the perpetrators accountable, and seek justice for the atrocities committed against her. This was a lawsuit filed back on January 17th, 2020. You go through the allegations about the grooming, how this 13-year-old girl was a student in an arts camp in Michigan, and Epstein and Ghislaine find her there and actually bring her, go to paragraph 17 right here, to Mar-a-Lago. During one of Doe's encounters with Epstein, he took her to Mar-a-Lago, where he introduced her to its owner, Donald J. Trump. Introducing 14-year-old Doe to Donald J. Trump, Epstein elbowed Trump playfully, asking him, referring to this 14-year-old girl, "This is a good one, right?" Trump smiled and nodded in agreement. They both chuckled, and Doe felt uncomfortable at the time, was too young to understand why. Meanwhile, you have the DOJ's official account saying that the initial deadline is being met as we work diligently to protect the victims. It's not an initial deadline, okay? The Epstein Transparency Act specifically says all unclassified records, documents, communications, and investigative materials in the possession of the DOJ must be produced by December 19th, not an initial phase. Also, what the DOJ is now claiming is that the men who were involved in the trafficking ring, that they're the victims and they're the ones who should be protected as though they're the actual survivors or victims. I mean, just think about the re-traumatizing of these survivors right now that the Trump regime is putting them through. Democratic Congressmember Ro Khanna, who worked with Thomas Massie to put forward the Epstein Transparency Act, to get the discharge petition passed, just issued a statement about this massive cover-up. Play this clip.
The Justice Department's document dump this afternoon does not comply with Thomas Massie and my Epstein Transparency Act. They released one document from a New York grand jury of 119 pages, totally blacked out. This despite a federal judge ordering them to release.
You know what's so crazy too? If you think about it, this makes them look so much more guilty, people. Think about it. What the fuck was on these pages that you had to, they didn't even redact just the word, the sentences, bro. They redacted the whole page, bro. They didn't even leave the spaces between sentences, bro. That's crazy, bro. They literally blacked out the whole fucking page. You show some other bullshit about Michael Jackson and Bill Clinton. Get the fuck out of here. You got to be kidding me.
That document. And our law requires them to explain redactions. There's not a single explanation for why that entire document was redacted. We have not seen the draft indictment that implicates other rich and powerful men who were on Epstein's rape island, who either watched the abuse of young girls or participated in the abuse of young girls and the sex trafficking. The reality is Pam Bondi has obfuscated for months. She first said there were no more documents to be seen. Now she's admitting and releasing hundreds of thousands of documents, but it is an incomplete release with too many redactions. Thomas Massie and I are exploring all options. It can be the impeachment of people at justice, inherent contempt, or referring for prosecution those who are obstructing justice. We will work with the survivors to demand the full release of these files.
to demand justice for the Epstein class and accountability.
Democratic Congress member and ranking member of the House Oversight Committee, Congressmember Garcia, just said the following.
Ahead. But we also need to be clear at this moment. I've been on the phone with Jamie Raskin and the Judiciary team most of the day. And we agree, we're going to likely have to take legal action if the Trump administration continues to stonewall, continues to not provide us full transcripts, and clearly they don't have a real interest in transparency. The searchable bar that they've included that's supposed to be searchable for the public is not even functioning correctly. And so this is not a real release. This is continuing a cover-up that's been going on now for months.
Democratic Congressman Robert Garcia of California, thank you so much. Appreciate it, sir.
But on the other hand, you have MAGA Republican Congress member James Comer saying that this is what transparency looks like. This is what Congress voted for. And the Republicans are praising Donald Trump and saying all of these redacted documents, this is what the American people wanted, folks. These are bad, evil people. These are evil human beings. You know, these are devilish human beings is who they are, these Republicans right now, covering up a child sex trafficking ring. Watch what Comer says, this Republican. Play this clip.
Congressman James Comer. Congressman, I understand that you have already seen much of what is being released today. Is that correct? And what have you seen?
Well, we've seen a lot of documents. What I think's not been accurately understood by most Americans is the Trump Department of Justice. They have released several thousand pages of documents. Now, what they've released in the last 30 minutes is another several 100,000 pages, some of which we may have already had, but we're going through them as we speak. It'll take several days to go through all of these documents, but this is what the American people wanted. This is what Congress overwhelmingly voted for, and I applaud the Trump administration for complying with this request and getting these documents so that everyone can lay eyes on them and judge for themselves who the bad guys are in this whole disastrous Epstein saga.
On the other hand, here's what Congressmember Garcia says. Play this clip.
Well, first, I think we should be very clear. This is absolutely breaking the law. I mean, they have not produced actually what they were required to do, which was all the files by today in a way that was searchable for the public. And that is not what's the case. What we have essentially is, one, we have a group of documents that have already been released to the public. And so there's could be even more than half of the documents we're reviewing right now have already been released. This includes court documents. It includes public video that's already been released to the public. It includes other civil case documents that are in there, the prison footage from Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell's testimony. And all of that information, including about 33,000 pages that were initially released to the Oversight Committee, are all in the public record. That already does not count for new information. Then we have what appears to be new, including some photos and other documents. Those are highly redacted. And we don't really have any explanation as to why they've been redacted or what is actually there in those documents. And so we have right now.
Come on, people. Look at that, people. Come on. You think that's right? Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. What the fuck is this, bro? These motherfuckers didn't even leave the space between sentences, bro. Come on. You got to be kidding me.
Now, what we're seeing is not transparency. This is not what the law passed. This does not meet the subpoena that the Oversight Committee has in place. What it is defying the Congress and, quite frankly, defying what the president signed into law in releasing all of these files. And so
now let me share with you what Republican Congress member Mike Lawler says. This guy is a spineless individual. He acts like he's a moderate, but here's what he says in response to the release of the files today. Let's play it.
And if there is evidence that comes out through this release of anyone, whether they be in government or entertainment or the financial world, they should be prosecuted.
So,
and we will see what obviously, this searchable database with hundreds of thousands of documents and obviously more to come.
So the House,
and now more from MAGA Republican James Comer, who says, hopefully this ends everything because we've turned over everything we were supposed to. No, you didn't at all. Here, play this clip.
There are a lot of questions that the American people have, and we're going to do everything we can on the House Oversight Committee to get answers, and hopefully it'll be bipartisan. Hopefully the Democrats will stop playing games. They've been releasing a picture or two and redacting the faces to make it look like Trump had some liability.
And more from Democratic Congressmember Garcia right here as well. Let's play this clip.
So the review will continue. They're now saying they're going to try to get these documents over the next few weeks. Our initial estimation, and again, this is our estimation right now. It could be that we're only getting about 10% of what the DOJ rightly has. And of that 10%, 5% of that has already been released, and the other 5% is highly redacted. So we're getting very little so far. We hope to get more in the days ahead. But this is Pam Bondi. Donald Trump should release all the files today and immediately.
There's a lot.
There you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million subscribers. We appreciate your support.
Shout out to Midas Touch. Definitely shout out to Midas Touch. He's got that shit. He's another person that I get down with when it comes to fucking streaming and stuff like that. Then the last video I got him to show you guys is a fucking it's crazy, bro. This is the one I say for last because this is an icebreaker right here. This shit is wild right here, bro. There's something wrong here. You got to be kidding me. This shit right here is absolutely fucking disgustingly wrong. Gotta go up here real quick.
Donald Trump is a pedo, and his best friend was a pedo. Let's be plain.
Damn. Dude just came out the shit swinging. Here we go.
Donald Trump is a pedo, and his best friend was a pedo. Let's be plain, simple, blunt, and honest about it. That is what we have known this whole time. And the cover-up of that information, it just makes it all the more clear. And it makes it clear that Donald Trump understands how damaging it will be for his term. And it is. That moment has come right now. Because when you hire stupid people, because you know you can take advantage of and maneuver them, you get stupid people results. And that is what has come from Pam Bondi's illegal and bungled release of the Epstein files, with Donald Trump selling girls to Epstein now being revealed. We are going to get into it all. But before we do, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on this video. And if you haven't already and you enjoy our channel, to hit that subscribe button, because it goes a long way in supporting our work. Now, before we get into that leak that Pam Bondi accidentally let loose, a horrible implication of Donald Trump and a disgusting crime, I want to start with Ari Melber's breakdown of all that we've learned tonight. Is important context that we got to begin with.
So if you are someone saying tonight, did we get nothing? The answer is no. We, the American public, journalists, lawyers, those interested in this story, got new information. And if you're asking, did we get everything? No. As Nicole and I discussed, we're a long way from that. And the DOJ is not being transparent. And so I'm going to show you what I mentioned. How they started the day was not, hey, we're really trying, or the way they worded it in this letter, which I'll get into, which on paper sounds good, like, hey, we're doing as much as we can. But they did something quite different to start the day. The very controversial former defense lawyer for Donald Trump, now the #2 official at DOJ, went out on Fox and said they're not releasing all the files today.
I expect that we're going to release several 100,000 documents today, and those documents will come in all different forms, photographs and other materials. And so I expect that we're going to release more documents over the next couple of weeks. So today, several 100,000, and then over the next couple of weeks, I expect several 100,000 more.
The law says what it says. President Trump signed it. And of all the agencies in government, the Justice Department knows a lot about complying with the law. Remember, Mr. Blanche, Pam Bondi, and their deputies and prosecutors, they go after people all the time for not complying with the law. If you have an IRS deadline, you don't get to say, oh, I'm giving you some now and some later, maybe a couple 100,000 later. This goes to the question of whether this Trump administration is honest, complies with the law, or is dishonest and has a different elite standard for itself than everyone else. Here's how Blanche put it to Congress. Because of the volume of the material and the requirements that every page of every doc be reviewed for potential redactions, final stages of review of some material continue. They talked about that ongoing review being completed over the next 2 weeks. And that's what I mean about the contrast. As a letter, the reason that's written that way and that carefully, and we have it right here, is they are prepared to be taken to court. And they want to be able to try to argue to judges that they are really doing this. So in writing and to Congress and in the legal documents, this DOJ is acting like the Epstein Transparency Act is good law. They're not defying it. And they are, I think, I'm telling you our reporting, trying to set themselves up to be able to defend this if they are taken to court. At the same time, on Fox and elsewhere, they have a little more bluster sounding like they'll decide when and how material comes out. And I mentioned Congressman Ro Khanna, who led this fight on a bipartisan basis, a Democrat who recruited Republicans and then won that clash with the president himself. Here's how he's reacting.
Some of the documents, I've just been scanning them, have very heavy redactions. This including documents for which judges ordered released, like the grand jury testimony in New York. They owe the Congress and the American public an explanation for every redaction. That I didn't see published on the DOJ page, but the law is very clear that any redaction has to be justified in writing.
Everything that we thought was coming is, and it really has disturbed me to my core, that all of our predictions, every time we were told to settle down, we were being too conspiratorial. In fact, we should have been ramping it up. And my thing that I continue to come back to before we get into what was leaked, accidentally shared by Pam Bondi, is that if we're seeing this info, if we're seeing Donald Trump, photos with young girls, description of his disgusting behavior towards them, his own wife at the time warning a mother of not allowing Donald Trump to be around her 14-year-old daughter.
Wow.
Then what's coming and what's still covered up? If we've already seen all this disgusting behavior, all these photos, all these crimes, this close relationship with Epstein, what's being covered up? Two things in mind for me, Trump obviously being a pedo, and the second, Epstein's death, a very mysterious death, a death that the camera went out. Pam Bondi doesn't want to talk about it. Of course she doesn't, because it would mean looking further into photos like this and reporting came out tonight. Two particularly disturbing pieces of evidence were revealed tonight. The first from Midas Touch. From the Epstein files, Jeffrey Epstein is photographed holding a large check bearing Donald Trump's signature with his arm around an unidentified female. The check appears to be the same one shown in Epstein's birthday book, where a longtime Mar-a-Lago member joked about Epstein selling a fully depreciated woman to Trump for $22,500. This other piece of evidence also illustrates Donald Trump's disgusting behavior towards children, with it reading, during one of Doe's encounters with Epstein, he took her to Mar-a-Lago where he introduced her to its owner, Donald J. Trump. Introducing 14-year-old Doe to Donald J. Trump, Epstein elbowed Trump playfully, asking him, referring to Doe, "This is a good one, right?" Trump smiled and nodded in agreement. They both chuckled and Doe felt uncomfortable, but at the time was too young to understand why. Truly despicable, truly disgusting. Epstein selling girls to Donald Trump, showing off him being a groomer at Mar-a-Lago. And we're supposed to believe that Donald Trump just at some point while he was engaging with all of this, one day woke up and realized that Epstein was a creep. He always knew. It was a business dispute that saw the end of their friendship, which honestly still continued. It never really ended. Because that's how Donald Trump wrote about him and Epstein, enigmas, right? That they're just always together. Right? Never age. That's what they said.
That's a fact.
So if that has already come out, and if there's more that is being hidden, how gross can it get? How criminal can it get? How disgusting can it be? Those are the questions that we have to wrestle with. And those are the questions that Robert Garcia is demanding answers to. I want to hear what he had to say tonight. I think it's incredibly important. Let's take a look.
Let me just start by saying that the Trump administration and the DOJ right now are defying Congress and breaking the law. Clearly, they had till today, they have till midnight still to do the right thing and release all the files. They have not done that. And they've presented them in a way, by the way, where they're not very searchable to the American public. There's huge redactions, which we are not explained. And we know that many of the documents, and we think it could be as close to half of the documents, have already been released to the public. So what you have in there is you have former court documents, you have 33,000 pages that were already sent to the Oversight Committee as part of our subpoena. You have video footage from the prison, and you have testimony from Ghislaine Maxwell. All of that paper and documents, the public has already seen. They're in the public record. And then of the new materials that are in there, there are certainly many photographs. And on top of the photographs, you have these new documents that are highly redacted. And so we have right now little new information. Now we're still reviewing. We have our entire oversight team reviewing everything. But I've been on the phone today with Ranking Member Jamie Raskin, and certainly one of the best constitutional lawyers in the country. And our teams are working right now to put together a strategy to ensure that there is a legal strategy here. We have to push back. They are in right now. They are defying the Congress and the law. And we've got to ensure, one, that all the documents get released, and two, that these redactions are actually following the law and what we're actually looking for, which is not eliminating our ability to get transparency and justice for the survivors.
Congressman, let me sort of dig a little bit on Simone's point, because I think it's an.
So when it comes down to it, it's basically a fucking joke. They didn't release nothing. And then everything that they did release was basically a hit piece on Bill Clinton and Michael Jackson. Why the fuck? Well, now we know Michael Jackson's in the Epstein file. But basically, all they did was release shit from fucking Bill Clinton. The fuck going on here? This is not what they were supposed to do. And then not only did they redact, they redacted the shit out of these pages. Because like I said, these motherfuckers ain't even redact the sentences. They redacted the whole page. This shit is wild, bro. Let's see what these motherfuckers got to say, because this shit don't make no sense, bro. The shit that they gave us tonight was a smack in the face to the entire American people.
Important one. And that hinges on okay, you knew this, not you personally, but the Congress. We here at this table, Americans across the country, knew what's playing out right now was actually going to play out. We knew this a week ago. We knew this the day that this was signed into law, that this administration was going to find every way possible not to comply. So there has been a run-up to this moment, and over the next 5 hours, what may or may not still come but from this administration, that some response has to be planned, has to be thought through by the Congress, Congressman Massey, yourself and others, Congressman Khanna, all those pieces that have had their fingers in this and trying to move this thing to the public. There has to be a response other than what? We're going to wait and see if they comply, because we know they're not.
Oh, there will definitely be a response. And look, besides obviously Jamie Raskin, I've also talked to Ro Khanna as well, who's doing a fantastic job. Look, all of us are talking. We have been planning and waiting for this moment for a long time. And I think we have, of course, that midnight will be approaching here in a few hours. Our teams are reviewing the documents. They're going to be reviewing documents all throughout the days ahead. And so we are absolutely actively working on a response. And it's not just the Congress. I can guarantee you that right now there are outside organizations and groups that are doing the same thing in reviewing these documents and preparing a response. And so there is.
Exactly. That's what all of us on YouTube are doing right now, bro. Everybody that's on right now, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. I appreciate y'all, man. But this is what we all doing right now. And the shit is, you look guilty. You look guilty as fuck, man. Like, yo, these redactions don't make no sense. This shit is wild.
No scenario where we're going to allow Pam Bondi, the DOJ, and Donald Trump to continue this cover-up. They are defying the Congress right now. And I would hope that Mike Johnson, who is supposed to be leading the entire body, would actually say something and back us up for once and demand transparency and justice for the survivors.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Congressman, I want to read to you what Todd Blanche wrote in his letter to Congress. Give you.
Yo, these motherfuckers, this shit is crazy though, bro. What happened?
They can speak up. They don't speak up. I don't care.
I mean, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. They're gonna have to fucking give those names up themselves and just let it be.
An opportunity to respond. He writes, because of the volume of the material and the requirement that every page of every document be reviewed for potential redactions under the Act, final stages of review of some material continue. I anticipate this ongoing review being completed over the next 2 weeks. The volume of materials to be reviewed means that the department must publicly produce responsive documents on a rolling basis. The department will continue to follow the review protocol and add to the public website materials that are responsive under the Act, and the department will inform Congress when that review and production are complete by the end of this year. I want sort of your general response to this, but I also want you to talk to me about him putting sort of the next 2 weeks on there as a timeline.
Look, let me just begin by saying that the DOJ has had months and months to actually put all these documents together. They've been working on it supposedly since the start of the Trump administration.
I'm gonna tell you right now, people. This shit don't look too good, bro. I backed out because basically it's about to end. He ain't really gonna say much else, anything. But this shit is wild, bro. This shit is absolutely wild. And the audacity of them to go ahead and release what they released to us. That was a smack in the face of every American person in this country. Because we all wanted to fucking see what was in there. But at the same time, when you think about it, it makes sense though, because they guilty. They're so guilty. There's so much dirt in there. That's the way I see it. There's so much damning evidence that if Fred fucking they just blacked out the whole page. They don't want you to even read what if he or her. They want to make sure there was nothing on that page that you could read to try to put words together or figure nothing out. These people are fucking atrociously crazy, yo. I can't believe that shit. I can't believe that's what these motherfuckers gave us, bro. Even with the law telling them they're supposed to give it up, they still didn't. That's awesome, bro. Absolutely awesome, yo. And like Hershey the Entertainer said, it's over for Trump. Yeah, it is. I don't think there's a comeback for Donald Trump. I don't think he's gonna make it through his whole term. They're gonna get rid of his ass. Yeah, this shit crazy. Oh Lord, people need to start thinking when they do certain things so that shit can come out differently. But this shit is getting absolutely crazy, bro. These motherfuckers went ahead and played the shit out of everybody. Like motherfuckers, they really sent us 120 fucking blacked out pages, bro. Not even sentences, fucking pages. Get the fuck out of here. They wilding the fuck out. They think we boo-boo the fool. Fuck wrong with y'all, yo? Shit don't make no sense. Oh wow, that's crazy, bro. That shit is playing in my head how this whole shit is turning out, bro. Oh man. I'll tell you one thing, when it all comes down to it, it's all said and done, a lot of shit is gonna happen that people are not gonna expect to happen, bro. And ain't gonna be nothing they can do about it. Nothing at fucking all. I'm disappointed. That's all I can say is I'm disappointed that what they gave us for Epstein files was a fucking joke. I'm disappointed, bro. They basically put out a hit piece on fucking Bill Clinton. That's all it looked like. There was shots fired at Bill Clinton. That's it. That's all it looked like to me. I don't see nothing interesting that went down. But you look guilty. The whole Trump administration, y'all look guilty. Y'all didn't black out sentences. Y'all blacked out pages. Why waste so much ink on that? That shit don't make no sense. For real, shit don't make no sense whatsoever. And that's even after being ordered by the judge. Oh, man. Yeah, we seen that already. I saw that. I showed you guys that one. Yeah. Huh. It's another thing. Everybody's preparing for the NFL draft. That shit about to be lit. Litty. All right, folks. I've been on here enough. I'm out of here, bro. Stood up with y'all long enough. I got to be to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to go ahead and review and see what these fuckers were going to give us, and it's absolutely what I thought it was. Shit. They ain't going to give us nothing. We're going to have to wait till this motherfucker is out of control, or we take back everything so we can go ahead and expose this man. Because the shit that they got going on is bullshit. This is America. This ain't Russia, none of these other fucking countries. No kings, Donald Trump. Sorry to bust your bubble. And with that being said, shout out to the motherfucking world, YouTube, everybody. Smoked Out Society, we in the building. I am the devil's advocate of Talk Your Is Just, and I'm the problem child of the Rico Squad. Go ahead and let me get you out of here, right? Matter of fact, I know what I want to go out to. Here we go. What the fuck is it? Shit, media. Here we go. Is it in here? Listen. No, that's not it. No creo. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. All right, people. Like I said, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Appreciate everybody that came through and hung out with me tonight. Please make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Check out if you came in later, make sure you go back and watch the replay. Definitely you get to see there was a lot of good information that was put out that you can't probably find out there. Shout out to Midas Touch. Shout out to fucking Jack Chilrella and Keith Edwards. I fucks with all three of y'all when it comes to information. CNN, you already know what it is, bro. Even Fox and them other channels, y'all been doing right because y'all know this is a serious situation. You know what I'm saying? We're on the brink of something that we don't need to be on the brink of. No bullshit. And with that being said, we're going to go out. That's right, because I did come over here looking for this.
Buck Roll Beats. Salute. Joe.
Yeah, sorry about that. Hold on. That was an epic fuck up. You know it's all right. There we go. Now it's set up. Now, everybody have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm Havoc 3E. Smoked Out Society. We are
Buck Roll Beats. Salute. Joe, check it out. It's Latin pain, everything. Real life, real spit. And this is dedicated to all the fake love I ever received. Yo, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face or your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face or your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, I'm tired of niggas faking, frontin' like it's love, deep in heart, niggas hating. Shorty said it's love, we gon' make it to the wake. Then I found out the angel of light really Satan. I'm saying, the heart ain't a toy, why you playing? You done piss me off, I'll be born, leave you laying. You thought I was soft, I was kind, now I'm raging. Lost all patience, the mind spinning, the heart racing. And I don't really want a conversation. All they do is lie, I'm the truth, what you saying? Yo, I go on like the kid at Jamaican. I don't understand how these real niggas faking. I'm saying, I starved, there was food up on your plate, and then I got the bag, put some food on your plate, and then I lost the bag, you was gone, where you staying? People do you bad, you get mad, say you hating. I'm saying, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face, so your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face, so your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, I done put my heart to the worst. God made me a gift, niggas treat me like a curse. People do you bad, you get mad, do you worse. I could be a bugged out thug, but it hurts. I'm cursed, cause I ain't never meant nobody harm. But you gotta bring it to these niggas, word of moms. Left hand looking funny at my right arm. My right hand scheming on me, everything is wrong. I'm gone, fam, I make a nigga run away. You don't wanna leave, every reason not to stay. Treat me like a mutt, then you wonder why I stray. Let you niggas be, I'ma be up on my way. Okay, cause if I don't dip, you could die. Pain got me seeing visions in my mind's eye. You knew that I loved you, nigga, you knew I would ride. But you never loved me, you just took me on a ride. So bye, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face, so your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face, so your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face, so your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying. They don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face, so your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, they don't really love you, they just say it. They think you a plaything, something they can play with. I got me a spray thing, something I can spray with. Stay up on my face, so your face, I'ma spray it. I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying.